I believe that I'm able to talk now and that people are here to watch 44 Biceps versus Impossibru. It's an EU team versus an SA team on a neutral server. So the pings will be interesting. We have, playing for Impossibru, it seems like we have these all sorts of different names, so give me 1 second. So we have Airlay, Psy, or I guess it's SCL, Dantix and Dagioma are going to be playing for Impossibru. Oh, sorry, let me mute the stream so I don't have to hear myself talk. And then for 44 Biceps, it looks like we have XSVAE, so I don't know how to say their name, Wolf or He, SZRV, and Fakes. Some great names that I'm going to have a really hard time pronouncing, so that's fun. I recognize 44 Biceps from Quarantine Cup, but personally don't know much about either of these teams, so I'll be curious to see how it goes. Ellis is saying, I didn't know you could get up there. That seems unsafe. But either way, we have all 8 people in servers, so we are just waiting for the ready up. And then we are good to go. We're playing on a New York server, and the only green ping is being held by Dantix, but everybody else has about an orange or low red ping. So all of this should either be very interesting or at least it'll be better than the Miami server we had last night, hopefully.
Hey, I need some help over here.
Yeah, that was not a fun time server for anybody watching the Hot Dog Water game last night. They'll know that was not a fun time, but the game ended up being very good. I think I enjoyed casting it. I enjoyed watching it. So let's hope this one's the same. I'm not sure. I guess, I mean, everybody's in servers, so we're just waiting for ready up. I don't know if there's like a rule about, even if you're all in server, how long the ready up should take, but how do they get up there? I feel like I've seen people do this, but I'm unaware. But there are 2 survivors on the roof now, so that's cool. That was a great server. Nah, that was not a great server. It was a server, just like Left 4 Dead 2 is a game. Interesting. So you guys can't see this, but the survivors are exploring new parts of the safe room I've never noticed before, and it is definitely examples of how maps can be manipulated through. As a level designer, I understand, or rather, aspiring level designer, I understand it's hard to not block everything sometimes. We got all the tags in, all the imps and the 44s.
Oh, thanks for that.
So I think we got 3 survivors on the roof. Coach is hanging in the back, and Ellis and Rochelle are shooting each other. Nick is still inside the safe room, chilling. Coach is back in the safe room, trying to find a different place to land. Okay, now it looks like you guys can actually see what I'm seeing, so that's cool. You guys can see them moving around in places they shouldn't be. But that's okay, because it isn't, part of it.
You ain't right in the head, boy.
Into the server and readied up. Okay.
Serious.
I don't know how to say this. We are ready, boys. Have fun, have fun. I think this is it. Let's go then, indeed, Ellis. We have limited slots. Spirit with the hydration reminder. I'm going to take him up on that. And here we go. The first hit is Hunter Jockey Charger Spitter. And 44 Biceps are going to be playing for Survivor. So Charger goes in, gets killed right before he lands. Hunter lands, though, misses the spit. Oh, no, lands in the spit on Ellis, or Nick. You know, that wasn't bad for a first hit. I mean, 61 damage is something not to laugh at, plus an early tank. Now, this is interesting. They're going to take it in this room, and I'm not sure if these couches are hittable still or not, but I'm like pretty positive these couches are hittable. At least in the vanilla version they are. They may not be in zone mod, but Tank is, where is Tank? Tank is far, far away from the survivors. Oh, hopefully the map knowledge is going to help Tank get in before the AI. Climbing up and over survivors, there's a 2 boom, so I believe Tank is going to go in with that, with a Charger up and the other SI up within 5 seconds. It'll be curious to see how this plays out. Tank is in, going after Rochelle, hitting her, getting that corner, and hopefully the down. Charger on Ellis, Hunter on Nick inside. Coach is the last one standing, but not for long, and that is the wipe. So I don't think the couch was a hittable, but this was not a great place to be if you were survivors. Insane wipe. Very fast. We will see what the other team manages to do, where they'll take this tank, and how the other team plays it as well. But 44 Biceps not looking too hot at this very moment in time.
Well, it's official. They're trying to kill us now.
I have visual. Zone is clear. Over.
Apologies. I need to change my, there we go. So I don't keep hearing Discord's dedutes. All right, so, oh, we are asking for another Haster to come in. But the prediction is up if you guys would like to start putting in your hot dogs towards some more hot dogs. Ironically, Kryha can't bet because he lives in Poland, but he can place up a bet on his channel. Very, very interesting, Poland. You know, you can't participate in the gambling, but you can definitely host it. All right, enough of my ramblings. We are getting in, and the first has a Spitter Hunter Jockey Charger again. Now, last team did really good job on this. Impossibru will hopefully do just as good of a job with the survivors as they did with the SI. Charger going in and getting killed. Jockey landing, but getting cleared really fast. Hunter landing on Rochelle, but she is on the railing, so the spit's not hitting her. Oh, the game physics. Survivors getting past. Granted, that is a lot of damage. So I can see them not being unhappy. Now, they're going to take the tank in the same place. Maybe it was just me, but for some reason, I was pretty sure we did not take the tank here if we ever had to. I'm not sure if there was a reason why, because I am not the brains of our team as much as I'd like to admit. Charger, Jockey, Boomer. Boomer goes in and misses, gets M2'd and killed very fast, while Tank is trying to go in. So that's automatically going to be a less impactful entrance for the Tank, for lack of commons. Tank is trying to figure out what to do, hitting some nothing, I'm assuming. Just kind of wasting time. Got a 3 cap. Could be ready to go in. Going in. Hunter is going around making noise. Getting the first 2 triple hit, sorry, in a corner on Ellis. Down on Ellis is gotten. Hunter coming in, landing on Nick. Jockey landing on Coach, and Rochelle getting charged again. Another wipe. Just a 3-point difference. What a great start. This tank is not unbalanced at all. Taking a tank in such a small space is never really ideal, especially with such good SI. So it's pretty neck and neck, you know. I asked for a close game, we get a close game. So we'll see how the next run goes. Ideally, the tank won't be as OP, for lack of better words, honestly. It's just the tank doesn't start near that close, but the survivors choose to take it there, which gives the tank a room to just bat them all around. It's like fish in a barrel. But we are moving on to round 2, chapter 2, map 2, etc. Waiting for 2 people to ready up. Impossibru will start as survivors with a 3-point lead. Killing common through the window, as people do. SI look like they're going to be setting up for a roof hit. They have a Spitter, Hunter, Charger, Jockey. Not a bad first hit. Survivors are going to push out of the safe room and bait it. Looks like nobody's going to be using that staircase inside for the spawn, so they are doing the right thing. I might have spoken too soon? I don't know. Jockey's standing on top of the awning, which I don't know if they'll be able to spawn there or not. And the Hunter looks like he's going to be coming in from behind, possibly. And that is correct. Hunter's spawned, landing on Ellis, while Charger's got Rochelle. Jockey getting killed, and Spitter just kind of coming in for nothing. But that was not a bad first hit. I feel like it definitely could have been stronger, but the survivors took it pretty well. Got the clears as fast as they could. And they will be pushing forward.
Search these rooms. Might be some we
The next hit is coming up. Smoker, Boomer, Hunter, Charger. Survivors are going to be pushing outside past this choke point and standing out in the open, which is an interesting choice not to stand under the awning. Hunter has pre-spawned and is trying to go for a wall pounce on Rochelle and can't find it. Charger dies. Boomer's still just running around, and I didn't even see the other SI. So again, just really fast shutdown. Very well taken. Not a lot of damage.
reloading.
Tank will be coming up shortly. I don't know if this will be before or after the kitchen area inside, and if so, where will survivors take it? We've seen many games where the survivors take it in that little jewelry shop, and it is not fun for Tank just to be in such a closed area, but have to come in through one room. Speaking of Tank, Tank is up, and it looks like Jockey pulls Rochelle forward and into Spit. She's running through it, trying to get back to her team. That's a nice little start, plus a 1 boom, so Tank's just gonna have to get there as fast as possible. Spitter is running around behind them, still alive, unfortunately, and I don't know if survivors just don't know it's following them or they're choosing not to kill it, but either way, they are going to take residence inside of this jewelry shop. Now, this place is Rochelle is still outside. Almost got smoked through Spit. Hunter not really taking advantage, I think, of that Spit, but trying to stay incognito. Tank decides to come in, tries to hit that hittable. It's hard to get anything in, and you've got to be careful not to block this entrance for your SI, because spawning inside is close to impossible if the survivors are spread out properly. This is not an easy tank to take. Tank decides just gonna go in and do what it can. Trying to go for a hit on Ellis, missing again, getting up on the glass. If they shoot it, he's gonna fall in, but he doesn't. SI are coming in. Charger's getting some scratches. Jockey has got Rochelle. While a down from the tank is happening, maybe a wipe. Maybe some decent damage. Tank is at 7%, so definitely not a wipe. But that last double hit makes everybody low health. All right. Well, considering that tank, like I said, is not the easiest place to be, that did some pretty decent damage. Not a wipe, but not that bad.
Reloading here.
You know, they don't have any pills left before event,
Grab a weapon.
so just all they have to do here is get them before they keep moving forward, and I think they could get themselves ahead. You know, the difference of score is not that much yet, so I can't say whether one team is trying hard to win. But Charger going in, not really getting anything. Spitter missing, hitting in the stairwell. And the SI did get a bit of a spread, but there's nobody to take advantage of it.
Reloading.
Event has started, and we have a jockey, hunter, and 2 others spawning in. Boomer and a smoker. Survivors are going to wait this out for a hit probably before pushing forward since tank is dead. Smoker's up, Hunter's up, landing on Rochelle, pushing her off of the kiosk. A 3-boom goes out, and a smoke on Ellis doesn't land, but a jockey on Coach does. Or no, sorry, a jockey on Rochelle and a smoke on Coach. Rochelle is down, and there's that was pretty chaotic for a short period of time there. These are some good hits coming out from 44 Biceps. Let's see if they can keep it up, wipe them before they go. But Survivors are going to be able to push forward now if they please, which it seems like they're going to for the sake of distance points. Coach is getting hoarded and held behind, which sucks. Comments suck, as anybody who plays this game knows. Survivors pushing on forward, and the hit is up. Charger misses, but Rochelle gets hit by the Hunter and Spit. I think she might go down again. Yes, she will. Oh, no. She also got boomed. Rochelle is just getting beat up on. Survivors are going for that pickup, but she should be black and white now, which is extremely unfortunate. The next hit will probably be up before they're able to turn off this alarm, but the event should be mostly over. Hit is up again. Charger, jockey, Hunter, smoker. Smoker landing on Nick, pulling him back, getting cleared. I missed if anything else landed because I was taking a sip of water. Apologies, but our survivors are low on health. Dantix being the only one with not slow, but they can do this. I have faith. Pushing forward, up the stairs, to the safe room area, where they will have to wait on another short event. Chudra goes in, misses. Spitter gets on Nick, though, and he is down. Boomer going in, getting the 2 proxy, and Spitter coming in for that last death spit. Not sure why. I guess, I don't know why they didn't die on Nick. Tried to delay that pickup a little bit, but ultimately, decent hit before safe room. The bonus is only 100 points. I think SI did a really good job of wearing the team down. And with this last hit, Hunter goes in for some scratches. Downs Coach. Charger goes in, gets Ellis. Ellis is now also down. Nick is trying to pick up Ellis, and Rochelle is very low health, black and white, in the elevator, not going to risk it. Because now, well, they don't have any bonus. So at this point, they could all die or make safe room, and it won't really matter for their score. But they do make safe room, all 4 of them. That was very close. No bonus. Be curious to see how the other team does. At this stage in the tournament, it's good to see the matchups being pretty even for the most part. I think there have been a few stomps here and there, but some teams are just too good. Ooh. Excuse me. So, it looks like we have a jockey. Oh gosh, it's hard to get these SI glows to show up. A charger, a jockey, a hunter, and a spitter, which is exactly the same hit as last time. I should just remember that, but I don't. And we're going live. 3, 2, 1. Survivors are going to do the same thing, push out and try to bait. Hunter is pre-spawned, ready to go, while Charger and Jockey are going to come from up top with the spit. Rochelle hitting the alarm card. Now, this is a strategy to make sure that you don't have to deal with that and the SI hit. So they're going to take this horde back into safe room. SI are going in and just going to get picked off into the safe room one by one with 3 damage going in on that first hit. Survivor's just going to kill this horde and eventually go forward without a hit to worry about. It's a good strategy if you don't feel comfortable not hitting that car on your way out. Survivors pushing up into the next area. My camera work is in need of Vanille's help. Choke point is here, so Charger goes in, lands on Rochelle, gets cleared before anybody can really do any damage. 14 damage total, not very much. Moving forward, we're gonna go past the jewelry store and the globe. We got a spitter up, jockey, boomer, and a charger. So that should be that's a hit. That's a 2-2, but it's a no. It can be good if they land these right. Survivors being extra careful as they're walking around, looking up, checking for their spawns. Gonna push forward to the kitchen area, burger tank type place. A boomer, I don't know what that was. Boomer gets killed upon spawn, and nothing really lands. Again, seems to be the story with these SI getting killed before they can really do any damage, which makes me think that first map tank really is OP. Survivors are going to push back to the jewelry store. Now let's see if this tank can get as great of a entrance as the other, and if he knows where to go, which he does. He does. That's good. Tank's going to come out. Map knowledge is really important with this tank because it spawns you really far and it's kind of a maze. Survivors aren't going to take it in the jewelry store though. They said, nope, we're pushing all the way back, which I don't know if that's a great idea. They seem really spread out right now. Tank is going for the globe. And we got a 1 boom going out on Ellis. Tank climbing up, which is going to hopefully stop them from getting into this store if they decide to push forward now, which I don't know if they will. He's going for some rocks. Rocks are getting speeded, and this horde is thinning out. So, Hunter, Smoker, Charger are the SI support, and Tank is still pretty high on first pass, or rather 5%. Sorry, pretty high on health, 5% first pass. Hit goes in. Charger lands, stumbles. Gets a 2 charge. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. Rochelle gets hit by a hunter, and the survivors are back out. Apologies. I got excited. Stumbled over my words. So Tank is just walking around up top, doing tank things, as tanks do. And going into second pass now. Survivors are pushing even farther back. I don't know if that's... Oh, hi, Moo. My cat is joining us, so if you hear some heavy purring, apologies. Tank going in. Sorry, I'm having to... Oh my gosh, downing Coach with a car. Jockey getting Rochelle. Going for the kill on Coach with that police car. And the survivors are doing their best to kill him. Go, says Airling, get that kill. And the kill has been gotten. Tank is dead, but that severely decreases their odds of making safe room with a really high bonus. Although right now it is still pretty good. But SCRV is in fact dead, which is unfortunate. 44 Biceps pushing forward with like 800 health. Ignore my comment about not having a lot of health. Death can be not good, but it seems like if they can hold on to this, they'll be just fine. Baiting out this hit very carefully, as they should. Boomer getting popped before you can land on anybody. Rochelle leading the push, clearing some commons. Charger going in, landing it on Rochelle. Spitter getting the spit. Hunter landing on somebody in the kitchen because I can't see. Apologies again. And they're going to be pushing into the event area. Rochelle goes ahead and starts the event. Survivors are getting into some different locations to hold out than I feel like I've seen before. Not getting up on top of the kiosk, but hiding instead in this little bodega type place. Jockey getting boomed and a hunter coming in. Smoker as well. Not a great situation for survivors right here. I don't know if that was the best place to take it, but they are pushing forward anyways. Excuse me. The bonus has gone down just a little bit more. I don't know if they'll be able to hold on to it, but they are going to be turning off the alarm and baiting out this next hit instead of just pushing forward, which is smart. Hunter, Boomer, Spitter, Jockey is about to come up with the 2-2. May not be that great, may be really great. Well, we're about to find out. So I was pushing forward into this little red room here. I'm not sure what the right word for it is called. Hunter coming in, landing on Rochelle, gaining the spit, Jockey getting killed. Got some in-team question marks from Impossibru asking where the spitter was. The survivors are pushing forward with about 400 plus a lot of health. A lot of bonus. Alright, my cat has gotten up so I can get back to regular casting. Apologies. Boomer going in, landing 2 boom. Survivors are still trying to just push forward to this event area. Now, they're not going fast. They're baiting very slowly, which with 3 survivors is the way you want to do it. You want to make sure that you can clear everything before moving on, because this hit is going to come up soon. Smoker Charger. Oh, it's a quad. Oh, this might be a wipe. They may not make safe room. Either way, though... Wait, I may be looking up the wrong scores here. No, they're very close. They're only about 100 points behind Impossibru's score. So if these guys can make safe room, I think they'll be taking the lead. But we will see. So I was pushing into the area. They started the event already and took it in the back hallway. So all they have to do now is kind of stand out this hit and just rush. Nick staying in the back to block spawns in that stairwell. And Rochelle's standing on the fence. Hunter goes in, gets killed. Charger and Jockey both miss. Smoker misses as well. Lands on Nick, though, in the second take. Gets cleared really fast, and survivors are going into the safe room with about a good amount of bonus, because I can't do math. But they are winning by about 500 points right now. So looks like 44 Biceps might have this in the 44 bags. I apologize. That wasn't even a good pun. All right. So this next area is going to be interesting, and this is going to be key for Impossibru to start coming back, because if this kind of a score difference happens every map, then this will be it for them. Get a drink of water before these ready-ups go out. Rochelle doing this fun little trick of standing right outside the safe room. Oh, pushed herself too far. And we're ready. First hit is Charger, Smoker, Jockey, and a Boomer. Boomer gets popped, doesn't land anything. Charger, Smoke hits, though. Charger gets killed. Jockey got killed at some point as well. Got a little bit of damage, but not a lot. Pushing through these little cubicle area. There's going to be another hit coming up soon. We got a Hunter, Spitter, Boomer, and a Jockey. Survivors are just going to push through and probably take the hit in this construction area, it seems. Hunter is pre-spawning, ready to do a wall kick. Jockey is going in. Missing, land... Oh, both Jockey and Hunter get killed. Spitter lands a little bit on Ellis, and there is a 2-boom, but otherwise that hit didn't really do much. And the survivors are doing exactly what they did last round and just pushing on through. Up, up, and away they go. Through the staircase. Where it ends, no one knows, except for the people who play the map and know the map. And I'm gonna stop. So they're pushing into the auditorium now with the Jockey, Charger, Smoker, Hunter. Waiting out the hit in here, trying to block spawn. Smoker goes in, misses, gets killed. Hunter doing something, getting killed very fast. Charger didn't go in. Charger went in. Is going for the respawn. While the survivors push up into the mall. I still hear the chargers, so clearly did not get that respawn yet. Boomer goes in, lands a 2-boom, solo 2-boom, not bad. Charger did get that respawn, so we're gonna have a Spitter, Charger, Smoker hit. Charger goes in, lands on Coach for a second, then gets cleared. Smoker's landing on Nick, and Coach is in Spit, getting a little bit of damage here. I don't know if survivors started event, but they're about to. And Tank, I cannot see the percentage because chat is covering it. Just kidding, Tank is spawned, so they're not going to start the event. Because Tank is here. Jockey landing on Coach, though, taking him back. Oh no, this is not a good amount of separation to start off with. Ellis coming in trying to save him, but he is boomed and hoarded and downed. And they are not in a great area now. Tank is not in yet, so they may be able to get this pickup if they go fast. Tank is trying to get in as fast as possible, but stuck in the stairwell. That would have been a great time to just go in there, drop on them, and hit. But again, this map has a fun way of spawning Tank very far. Now, does Tank know where he's going? I don't know. I can't tell. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like Tank might be a little lost. I found... Oh no! I don't think Tank knows the map. I don't think Tank knows where they are. Where the survivors are, this may be an AI Tank. Oh my goodness. Oh no! He's still in the stairwells as it goes AI. And the AI tank is just gonna drop in on the other side of the survivors and just try to go around. That is so unfortunate. And where map knowledge really comes into handy, scrimming on this map, as unfun as it may be, will teach you where these tanks spawns, and even if you don't get that tank spawn in a scrim, your teammate did and can tell you where to go. Hunter, Charger, Smoker, Jockey is the hit. Granted, they do have 4 SI now, which I don't think was a strategy they were going for, but could be something useful if the AI tank can do some work here. Survivors are just going to be kind of running around in a circle, kind of kiting this tank, not letting it get any closer, knowing that it will just chase them around because it is an AI and it is getting shredded. Now the SI, on the other hand, which aren't AI, are going to try to cut the survivors off and maybe create a sort of sandwiched situation. Smoker missing whatever they were trying to do, and Tank still at 73 health, going in for a rock. Standing there, thinking about life, jumping over a plant, making its way downtown, faces past, walking fast, and it's homebound. Throwing another rock, which just goes straight into the ground behind him. And the SI are waiting. Hunter making some noise along with the Jockey, Smoker up top, Charger waiting to spawn. And Smoker lands on Coach. Jockey lands on Rochelle, and Charger misses, but Jockey is getting Rochelle out of the way, and Tank, this AI tank is dead. This AI tank is dead, and Smoker commits seppuku and joins Tank. And that was an AI tank. I don't think that's going to be good for Impossibru in the long run. I think that might have just cost them this game because that is a lot of missed damage. Unless they manage to wipe this team, that can come back to hurt them, because this bonus right now is above 800 points and will make a huge difference. Boom goes off, gets Rochelle. Nothing else hits. Spit goes for Rochelle, doesn't land in a free spit, so survivors are just going to keep clearing common, which are all going to be funneling towards Rochelle, almost making it easier for survivors to clear common. We hear the bell. Now, this is a weird event. The event had already been started for about 1 hit's worth of time, but the ringing doesn't actually start for a while. So survivors are going to take 1 more hit probably and then push. SI are Jockey, Hunter, Smoker, Boomer waiting to come in. smoked on Rochelle, but gets cleared. Hunter gets cleared right off of Coach, and the Boomer just doesn't get anything. So survivors are going to push up. Confronted with a few common, but that's no problem for them. Nobody is slow, so they are just going to keep pushing before the SI have another chance to respawn. We get a Spitter, Smoker, Charger, and a Jockey coming up here. And survivors are going to be pushing out of the hallway area and taking the hit in this room, maybe. No, Charger comes in, though, gets Coach with the Spitter. Coach is going to get downed in that spit. Smoker misses, but that was a good down. That's some good damage. We can pretend that damage was tank damage, and we can all just be happy with it. So, survivors continuing to push forward, moving through this giant skyscraper filled with zombies, up another set of stairs. Hunter dead. Hunter, Spitter, Boomer, Charger is the next hit as survivors come up into this next area, but they are not able to get out of the stairwell in time. Doesn't matter because the SI can't take advantage of it. Hunter lands for like 2 seconds of damage, but otherwise the hit is just a delay for what is the inevitable safe room that is coming up ahead. And with that, survivors make safe room with over 600 bonus, over 700. Just insane difference in scores here. Impossibru is going to have to do the Impossibru and play their best. So, we've got survivors in SI, and they're doing things. Jockey and Boomer running around, Smoker and Charger staying in the safe room area, survivors just talking smack. Yes, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Hits going in, Charger misses, Jockey misses, but the Smoker gets like 2 hits on Ellis. Doesn't really actually get any hits, and the damage is only amounting to 6 points. Even though Coach is boomed, they're pushing through. Gonna try to get to the next area as fast as they can. These cubicles now are going to be where this next hit goes, which is a little not great. Let's hope they can get out before they do. Spitter, Hunter, Jockey, Charger is going to be coming down this hallway. Hunter is pre-spawned, similar to what the other team did. Going in, trying to land that wall pounce, missing, getting skeeted, and the others do not go in. I guess... I'm not really sure why they didn't go in just now. I'm not sure if they just decided they didn't want that Hunter. But survivors are going to go into the next stairwell. Lots of stairs in this map. Lots and lots of stairs. In one elevator. Charger goes in, gets nothing. There is a lot of spit damage going out, though. About 80 points worth of spit damage there, which is nothing to laugh at. But the survivors are still going to just keep going. Nobody's slow into the auditorium. And we're probably going to wait for the next hit. Are they going to push forward? I don't know. They're a bit spread out right now. But Rochelle just said, screw it. I'm going. I'm pressing W and we are moving on. I'm not going to wait. You're all not slow. Let's just go. Ellis is trying to wait for people and Rochelle finally gets the memo. They come up top, pushed through that auditorium really fast. Not a bad strategy. Hunter is pre-spawned up top, and we have a Boomer, Smoker, and a Charger. Going for a pull charge, didn't seem to get it. Hunter is hopping around, landing on Rochelle for a second. Charger misses, gets 1 or 2 scratches in before getting killed, and there was a 1 boom and a Smoker holding on to itself. Probably going in for that respawn. Now, survivors are probably going to do exactly what the other team did and spawn tank before doing event, because It's the logical thing to do. You don't want a horde of common coming in while there's a tank.
Ammo.
Now, they are going to do something else, though, and take it in this top room over here, which... Or not, just kidding, they baited me. They are going back to the typical place over by these kiosks and sitting area by the Walk on the Wild side to take this tank, who, unlike the other tank, knows where to go. So this is going to already be a huge difference in gameplay here. I'm sure the person on the other team who had that tank is punching themselves in the gut. But Boomer Jockey Hunter is up. I don't know if they're going to go in for an early boom. Boomer looks like he's trying to set up, but he's just going to get killed. We'll have a Charger or Smoker next. Tank is seemingly waiting for the next spawn, which makes sense. There's only about 25% left at the first pass, though, so he does need to start moving in. Which he does, hiding behind a kiosk. Rochelle's pushing him, though. Trying to land the rock, just breaking some glass instead. Hits going in, we're making noise at least. Got one hit on Ellis, got a 2-hit on Coach and Nick. And a down on Coach, not bad. Jockey trying to get something for landing on Ellis. Charger getting Rochelle. Nick is the only one standing, and Nick is down. Yeah, completely different tank experience, and that is unfortunate for Impossibru. 44 Biceps just came in and destroyed that. They knew where to go. The map knowledge is a huge thing. Playing through maps, walking through maps, it'll save you more than you will ever know.
Help me up already!
Please, man, come on now.
Now, this is a big difference. It's not impossible to overcome, but if Impossibru keeps playing in this manner, then... Or it's not even Impossibru playing poorly, it's just 44 Biceps playing that well. I haven't seen Impossibru do anything that was just, like, completely awful, but then again, I'm also not a seasoned veteran, so there may be more that you guys see that I don't. That's fine. But we are now on what I believe is the last map. We have a Smoker, Hunter, Jockey, Spitter setting up for the Death Charge over here, which, if they can manage to do that, would be huge. So let's get some hope for them. I'm going to be right back in a minute, and hopefully they haven't started by the time I'm back. Apologies. Okay, I'm back. They just started. We're good. They haven't even moved. Survivors are
Reloading.
just kind of sitting in the safe room, maybe discussing what they should do. Unsure, moving forward very slowly, thinking the hit is going to be up here, which is a strategy that players use. But instead, the hit is going to be down the hall, which I'm sure they'll figure out here shortly. But either way, they are going to take this slow, and that is perfectly fine. There's no need to rush. This isn't a speed run. There's no timers. Slow and steady wins the race. Smoker comes through, pulls, fails. Charger goes in just for some damage, and Jockey gets hit as well. Spit gets a little bit of hit on Nick, but only about 17 damage. Overall, not a lot. Not a great first hit for Impossibru. Not the kind of first hit they need for this kind of a win. Now this area is another place where you can kill people. I guess this finale has a lot of those, but survivors are going to rush it before they can get their spawns in, so Charger, Boomer, Smoker, Hunter is just going to have to wait. Now Nick is still outside. I'm not sure if trying to block spawns or tempting fate, but he finally goes in. There is a 2-boom out, and Rochelle got down for a second, but she is not down, sorry, she got hit. And the survivors are making their way up to the helipad waiting room. Rochelle is pushing forward to start the event, gets the first hit in, clears a common, is going to wait there for the second hit, and that will start the finale event. Alright, so the event has started. Jockey is going somewhere, just making noise up top. We have a spitter, boomer, and a charger as well, waiting while survivors get in to their positions to wait this out. Looks like they're going to be waiting by the COVID ball. Boomer gets hit, and spitter, charger are still up. I'm not sure if they're looking for a place to hit or if they're just waiting for the other spawns to be up with them to go, which at this point might just be the best thing to do. We got a hunter and a smoker up, so this could be a pretty good hit if they time this right. Looks like they're going to be coming from in front of the survivors. Smoker looks like it's trying to come from below. Hunter landing for a split second on Coach, and the Spit getting Coach in a little bit more trouble. Rochelle is down to get ammo, cleared the smoker, and again, not as bad of a hit, nothing, but definitely not what they need. They need bigger chip than what they're getting right now. Oh, the COVID ball is loose. This is, as many people know by now, dangerous situation if anybody gets too close to it. Between it and the glass, rather. Charger going in, along with Jockey on Nick, who is by himself, assumingly getting ammo. Oh, and this huge 2-boom comes out. But the hit is down pretty fast. That looked like it could have been something great. Tank has spawned, though, and survivors are going to be pushing to the pool area. Now, is Tank going to go for the COVID ball? Let's find out. Tank is going for the COVID ball, it seems. Also be careful, because this will also screw you over as SI. Tank is not safe from being... Oh, okay. Gotta be careful. It's going back over to the glass. I'm getting nervous for Tank here. It's messing around with this hittable a bit too much at this point, but it did manage to get it down the hallway. Fairly good hit at that. Going in a bit slower now. Survivors, 2 survivors up top, looking to get some chip. We have a Charger, Smoker, Hunter coming in soon. Coming to make some noise. Tank is in. Going for Rochelle. Missing the first hit, just being kited around the pool. Hunter lands on Nick, who's now gonna get cornered. Just kidding, Nick gets out of the pool, which is unfortunate for Tank. Hitting survivors out of the pool basically means that you can't touch them anymore if you're inside, and Tank is dead. Tank did get COVID ball in a general vicinity, but that won't be really useful for him. In fact, I'm not even sure where the COVID ball went. I cannot see it anymore on my screen. Anyways. Survivors are going back into the area, free of the COVID ball now, so definitely no more fear of accidentally in-capping one another. Hunter's going in, trying to land on the guy who's by himself in the office room. Jockey does it instead, though, and Ellis is just getting pulled away by this Jockey, but gets cleared by Coach pretty fast. Boomer is trying to get somebody from beneath, but might just get popped. Not quite sure. Survivors are pushing away from the hole, so I don't think it'll be a very successful boom. Craig has informed me that the COVID ball has disappeared, which is unfortunate for the next tank. Charger goes in, lands for a split second on Coach. Hunter is going to get skeeted, while Smoker is getting a significant amount of damage on Ellis. I say significant for a Smoker. Now, survivors still have all their pills, and that is a huge addition to this bonus that is already, their score is huge. Nick gets down by the Jockey, who hops up, scratches him for a second. Coach is going to pick him up, but the rest of the hit seems unsuccessful. Charge is going in as the tank spawns, but it misses, and Ellis kills him. Survivors push forward to the pool area, and Tank is going to have to deal with no hittable, which is, I mean, I wouldn't say unfortunate, but if you were really looking forward to playing with the COVID ball, you will not be doing that now. So Tank is running around trying to find the way out to the helipad, finds it. Going the same route as the other tank. Not sure if they know that there is no more COVID ball or not, but they're about to find out. walking through slowly, trying to probably bait. Smoke goes in early, tries to pull, fails. Tank backs back out. 80% health, still first pass, makes sense. Throw some rocks. There's no need to rush, but the survivors are going to push, so not giving this tank any time to just relax. Jockey and Hunter are pre-spawned, waiting in the distance. And tank is in, 2 survivors in the pool, but Rochelle gets out really fast. Hunter lands on her though, making her an easy target for a rock, getting her back down into the pool and hopefully an early corner. She is down. Tank does only have 5%, not much of an early. 1%, Tank is dead. It wasn't much of an early corner as much as a late. Better than nothing type of tank. No, not a no-hitter. We take those, as they say. With that, though, the survivors basically only have to take one more hit out on this helipad area. Charger goes in, lands, but gets killed before it can hit Coach down. And Smoker's still up, but it's not going to matter. Boomer going in for that last boom, getting a proxy boom on Ellis. Rochelle going back into the event room for some reason, making a circle. I'm not sure if that was trying to show off or what, but either way, survivors all make it in, and 44 Biceps completes this match with an insane amount of talent and skill. And with that score, I would not be super excited going into this next round if I was Impossibru. I'm not going to lie. I'd be, at this point, just going for as much damage as possible and maybe hoping to wipe them before... Or, I mean, sorry, not wipe them. Hopefully just try and make it to safe room and into that helicopter with as much health as can. First hit, Spitter, Jockey, Charger, Smoker not going to set up by the Death Charge, instead going in for damage. 44 Biceps may have the clear win here, but they are not going to hold back on their strategic plays. Survivors are pushing forward, not really baiting. Coach coming through the different way, and the hit is up. Jockey going first and getting killed. Charger coming through, missing on Nick, stumbling him a bit. And Spit gets on Rochelle, who is standing in it for a little bit too long there. Rochelle is still really far back with Nick. There's a large separation, but the hit is down, so it doesn't really matter, and they're back together again anyways. Spitter, Boomer, Hunter, Jockey is up, and they are about to encounter the spooky ladder of spookiness. Hunter is pre-spawning outside, looking to maybe wall kick on Coach, but instead nearly dying and getting skeeted anyways. That was a weird situation. Spitter does an early spit, kind of delaying still. Again, not really sure what the goal here is. But Jockey and Spitter going up into the helipad waiting room, just kind of waiting, as one does in a waiting room, while survivors push up. They meet the survivors with a spit on the stairs, giving a decent separation, but Charger, Smoker, Jockey is not doing much with it. Just kidding. Charger gets Nick for a split second. Smoker is unhelpful though, going for another, I don't know, I feel like Smoker should probably just try to die at this point and go for a different SI. I'm not sure if they're doing much with it. Survivors go ahead and start the event. Smoker is just making noise at this point, annoying survivors. Maybe this is a mind game they're going for. Coach gets boomed but finishes the event, button pushing adventure, so we'll see where the survivors decide to take this. Rochelle gets hunted spit and Coach gets pulled with a boom, getting some good damage here before the first tank. Survivors look like they're going to go ahead and take this in the COVID room, maybe? Getting there with time, setting up. No, they're pushing forward to the pool, so I don't know where they're going to take the event after tank, but they're going to the pool in preparation for the tank right now. Hunter's pre-spawn, going in, getting skeeted. Charger missing, but Jockey landing and pulling Ellis down and away. Gets cleared pretty fast. Now, they may have just prematurely come in here to take the event. I'm not sure about that as a strategy. I haven't really seen that, but also Coach standing up here. Haven't seen that either. Smoker's going in, gets Coach, and a boom on Rochelle and Coach. Spit's gonna get Coach as well. Smoker trying to go in for the body block to keep him inside of that Spit, but Coach manages to find a safe corner. Spitter is saving. Not sure if that's the best, but we are getting tank soonish. There is the tank, Spitter, Boomer, Charger, Jockey's up. Spitter hits, Jockey gets nicked, Charger goes in, gets a scratch, but misses. There is a 2-boom, and Charger is dead. Survivors are going to get ready to take this tank, who is coming around for the COVID ball. COVID ball round 2. No, oh my god, that was, oh, okay, wow. That looked practiced. That had to have been practiced to a, that was insane hit. That was, I'm in shock. Sorry, tank is in. That hittable hit was insane. Tank is in. The hittable's not very usable though, as insane as that was. He is just kind of being kited around, going in for hits and missing. Rochelle gets smoked but cleared. Coach is getting jockeyed and nobody is clearing him yet. And there is a corner on Ellis. About 16% of tank health. He did get the down before dying and manages to get out with 4% health. Might be going for a rock tank until they do die. Yeah, that was an insane hittable entry, but not sadly great hittable usage. Going for some rocks, running around up top while the survivors are trying to figure out the best way to get him dead. We have a Boomer Hunter Charger hit ready up. Charger tries to go in. Misses, Boomer lands a 2-boom, and the Hunter gets skeeted. Tank's still throwing rocks up top. Running around, trying to figure out. Might be going in from the other side, dropping down. Survivors know he's there, though, and start shooting. And he is dead. Charger, Jockey, Smoker, are they going to wait? Or are they going to hit as 3? Jockey pre-spawns, which makes me think they're going to hit as the survivors are trying to go back. Smoker's up as well. Not really doing anything. And their last SIs is Spitters, so I feel like now is the time to act. Again, the survivors are taking the event in here, which it's not a strat I've seen before. I'm not sure how good it is. Charge hits, Jockey hits, Ellis is down. This is not looking great for the survivors. Alright, looks like they're going to be pushing back out to get some ammo from this area, from the main area right near the helipad. And they don't have any, they do have 1 set of pills, 2 sets of pills, but I assume they're going to take all of those. For some reason, Jazmeowne is still holding on to his pills. 3-boom lands and a hunt lands on Nick. Charger trying to go in, missing, but manages to still keep Nick inside of a hoarded area. Not the Spit, though, which is unfortunate. Survivors are hopping back to the pool room where they are taking out this event, it seems. Or are they're gonna hold it in the COVID area, which is something I've been seeing a lot of teams do. And this is a more normal place to hold the event, and I feel like a better place because they only have so many places they can spawn from. And the COVID ball is gone, so most of the fears are not there anymore. Second tank is in play. Survivors, ooh, Spit blocking one of the entryways to the pool. And tank is in. They are in the helipad room, and tank is in, and Coach is getting hit down. Oh, this is it. This is probably it. Nick is facing the tank and down. Ellis is coming down to help tank. It's just Rochelle and Ellis up. Rochelle gets smoked, and then Jockey is probably going to take her away. Ooh, Ellis just gets killed, and that is the GG. 44 Biceps coming through very strong this game. I think Impossibru held up the best they could, but overall, that was a game. I don't have a lot of super analytical things to say about it, but yeah, it's nice to see some games actually get played out, and I thought that was a fairly good game overall. I don't think Krycha can say anything, but yeah, he can't, but just know he loves you all very, very much. And I think that's it. When's the next match? Is there another match tonight? I'm sure there are many matches tonight since it is the last day. Let's see this before I say goodbye to you lovely people. So we have a match starting right around now, but nobody's streaming the next 3 matches, which is a little unfortunate. But the next streamed match right now, based off of the schedule we have, is Tempo versus, I can't pronounce the name, but it's PEHDTSCKJMBA. And that'll be on Vanille's channel with Handsome Robot casting at 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. And I believe that is all for me. And so, goodbye.